Hey everyone, welcome to the video. Going over the NASCAR race for tomorrow on DraftKings, the Toyota Save Mart 350 at Sonoma Raceway. Anyway, before we continue, if you could leave a like, subscribe to the channel, I really appreciate that. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, and if we could get to that this weekend, that would be absolutely awesome. Even if we don't, you guys are still awesome anyway. You guys have shown me a lot of support. And also, if you haven't seen yet, because I know a lot of you just tune in for NASCAR, we tend to get more views on NASCAR. I did create a Patreon for extra content. We've actually had quite a few people join in already. I think we're at around 16. So if you for the Patreon, I'm going to be doing extra content on there. So I'll show you the NASCAR. So that comes out for $2 per race, pretty much. And I'm going to be doing an article on there for those of you who are on there. I usually do the article on Reddit, but I'm going to move that to Patreon just so it's not out there for free. So we have the article, we have the DFS model, which I did add some additions to. So we now have a projection system, a value system on there. And I'm also going to be doing my GBP driver exposure as well. If you can hear the jingling, that's just my dog. So we have lots of cool stuff on there for NASCAR. And what's actually been pretty popular is this all access package that I put on there for 20 bucks. So I am going to be doing stuff for NFL as well. And the 20 bucks gets you access to NASCAR, MLB, PGA, UFC, and NFL, because I'm not going to change the price. So you're getting a pretty good value there, I'd say. So just something to think about. If you are interested in joining on Patreon, I'll leave the link in the description below. Then you can just become a member and support the channel even more. Alright, so anyway, let's get into the NASCAR race because that's why you guys are here. So we are going to be at Sonoma Raceway. It's a road course, our first one of the year. We have only 90 laps, not a lot of Dominator points available. It's going to be 67 Dominator points. And the stages are going to go 20 laps, and 50 laps. And some strategy and tips for this race will be finishing position is going to be key because we don't have a lot of Dominator points. So I just want guys that are going to finish high. And then not a Dominator every race. Road course guys tend to rise to the top here, just the way this road courses are. And I'm going to want one Dominator max per lineup, maybe two. Two's pushing it, but I do want one. And then there's just not a lot of practice data because a lot of guys didn't run too many laps this weekend. But I do have the data of those who did, so that's what we got to work with. And anyway, let's get into the driver breakdown. And so first off, I want to talk about the Dominators, and I do have Truex as my number 1 this weekend, starting 8th. Just really, he's been awesome here. If you look at his course history, average finish of 11, and that's including a DNF. So even if that was removed, it would be even higher. Highest driver rating of 122. 2 wins here, 3 top 5s. Not here exactly. This is road course data, the past 5 races at road courses. So 3 top 5s, 3 top 10s. So I absolutely love Truex this week, and I think he's a fantastic play. And then Kyle Busch as well. It would be a crime not to mention him here anytime he's racing. He's good at road courses. He's also had a DNF, so that average finish would be even higher. 107 driver rating, 3 top 5s, 4 top 10s. Really just a slam dunk play, and you're getting him pretty cheap. Usually he's not this cheap. He's 11,000 or 12,000 usually, so 10,400. Going to be very interested there. And then I also want to talk about Chase Elliott at 9,900. Average finish is great here, 6-point road courses. I'm going to keep saying here because that's what I usually say, but he's got the highest average finish here besides Clint Bowyer, and then 110 driver rating, 1 win, 2 top 5s, 4 top 10s. So really he's a slam dunk play, 5 top 20s. So nothing not to like about Chase Elliott at all, and you're getting him at a good price. And then Denny Hamlin starting 6th. I think he could be a potential Dominator as well at 9,100. 8.6 average finish at road courses. Pretty good driver rating as well. 2 top 5s, 3 top 10s. I believe 5 top 20s. So as long as he's not in trouble, I think he should be able to hang in the top 5, top 10 all day and have a really good race. And I expect him to probably be a little bit lower owned than the rest of these guys in this price range just because he's sandwiched in between some guys that are starting a little bit far back. And then for the place differential guys, Kevin Harvick's the number 1, just from salary reasons. And then there's 2 place differential guys I really like, and I'll get into that soon. You guys probably already know who it is anyway. But Kevin Harvick, just a monster at road courses, 7.8 average finish, 103 driver rating, 1 win, 2 top 5s, 4 top 10s, 5 top 20s. Really nothing not to like here. A lot of laps led. So Kevin Harvick is a slam dunk play starting 23rd, although it comes at a cost of 11,200. But I mean, he should be able to get a top 5 eventually at the end of the race. He should be in the top 5. I wouldn't even be surprised if he let some laps, but it would be hard for him to do starting that far back. But just wouldn't surprise me. It's just, and if you look at his races this year, at the end results aren't too good, but during the races, he's been fantastic. Fantastic. It's just his team screwing him over the entire time. And then like he'll be running very good the whole entire race, and then he comes in for a pit, something bad happens, and then the rest of his day is ruined. So as long as he can avoid that trouble, I think he's a fantastic play. And Brett Keselowski, he's not one of my favorite plays this weekend, just because he's not the best here. Penske isn't the best at road courses, but average finish 15, starting 22nd. I don't mind it. Just not. I'm not too interested in him, but he is a place differential play just from where he's starting. But don't want to go too in depth there because I'm probably not gonna have too much exposure on him. I'm probably gonna be underweight. And then Kurt Busch at 9,700. I'm gonna look for him to be a little lower owned than he should be this weekend because Chase Elliott's 9,900, and then Clint Bowyer's 9,300, and Hamlin's 9,100. So I could see him going overlooked with him being sandwiched in between those guys. But he's been awesome at road courses. Third highest average finish here. Driver rating near 100. 5 top 10s here. So I mean he's pretty much a lock to move up as long as he avoids trouble. So love Kurt Busch this week a lot. I'd want to be overweight on him in GPPs. And then Clint Bowyer, he might be my highest run driver this weekend. I know going into the week I was like, all right, I'm going to play Clint Bowyer. But starting 14th, I'm going to be playing Clint Bowyer. I mean, he's just awesome at road courses. Average finish at 4.8, which is best of all drivers. 94 driver rating, 4 top 5s, 5 top 20s, 4 top 10s. It's really just a slam dunk play. He's probably going to be my highest owned driver, maybe outside Eric Jones. But I'm probably going to have more Clint Bowyer than Eric Jones. So Clint Bowyer is my number one play on the week, and I will get him in as much lineups as I can. And then Eric Jones, starting 32nd. Here's your chalk play of the week. He's been burning me a lot this year, but gonna have to go back to the well here, starting 32nd. Average finish of 15 at road courses, respectable average driver rating of 77. But it's just the starting position. You're gonna have to play him, especially in cash games, cash game lock. I'd understand maybe when you go underweight in GPPs, but all about using Eric Jones, starting 32nd. And he does have 3 top 10s here, so I mean, not here, road courses. So all about Eric Jones. And then Alex Bowman at 12K. I don't understand the pricing here really. Just starting 12th, and he's only 7,500, and he's been great recently, and he has an average finish of 9 at road courses so far. It's a 3 race sample size, but he does have a top 5, 2 top 10s. So I don't understand why his price has gone down, but I'm going to take advantage of that, and I want to be overweight on him in GPPs, and I think he's a fine play starting 12th because I think he can top 10. And then Austin Dillon, not too interested because his history absolutely sucks here, but starting 26th, he might be able to move up a couple spots, but not someone I'm planning on going too heavy on, so I don't want to go too in-depth there. And then for the cheap guys, I have Parker Kligerman is my favorite cheap guy. He's starting 29th, but the thing about Kligerman is he drives his equipment. He outdrives his equipment that he's given. He's a pretty good wheelman, and average finish for 23 at road courses. 2 race sample size, but I do like him a lot this week, and we're gonna need a punt if we're gonna load up on these higher end guys. So my favorite one is Parker Kligerman. Then Ty Dillon, he doesn't have the best history here, average finish of 25, but at his price and his starting position at 31, I think he's gonna have to move up spots, and getting him below 6K, he's a pretty good driver, so I don't mind that at all. And then my fades are going to be Kyle Larson on the pole. I hope he goes over owned because he's just not that good at these tracks. Average finish of 18. Driver rating's not bad, but he started on the pole here before, and it just doesn't end up ending well. So I'm looking to fade Kyle Larson. I'd rather get the guys behind him that are just better plays, in my opinion, at least. And then Joey Logano. Team Penske just really hasn't been that good here. Average finish of 20. Bad driver rating, too, so not too interested in Joey Logano starting 3rd. Then William Byron. I pretty much fade him every week, which doesn't work out all the time, but starting 2nd, just have no interest here, especially with his history at road courses. And yeah, so that's actually all I have for the video. My target sheet will be available on Patreon as well. You'll just get access to this whole model, and then I'm going to do everything, and then the article is on there as well. So hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown. I wish you guys the best of luck if you're playing MLB today. Check out the MLB video. The slate starts at 7, so you still have some time. And if you guys are playing UFC, that's going on as we speak, so I hope you guys are having a good start to UFC. Alright guys, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter at ChrisPnell16, and I wish you guys the best of luck.